Salam and peace, twin flames. This may be one of the most groundbreaking videos I have ever made, and in general, so pay close attention what I'm gonna say. If you can, if you have time, rewind to a couple of videos before, or actually few videos back. Find the one that says sacral chakra and try to watch that one, and a couple of videos that I made after that where I mention sacral chakra guy. Now, to a little bit to recap right here, who is the sacral chakra guy to me? Who is this person? This is a young man who is not my twin flame. I'm perfectly aware of that. Mind, just keep that in mind after what I'm gonna tell you later. He's someone I met at probably one of the hardest moments that I was going through a year ago, a little bit more over a year ago, when I just was going through not only purging of so many past traumas in this life and most likely previous lives, to go through purging in order to get closer to my reunion with my twin flame. I was also going through terrible physical purging, and I will mention it here that a lot of people out there are scared of those things. They relate to those particles that come out of the skin and um, chemical, traces in the air, and people are talking about those. Forgot the name for it. Little things that fall under the skin and stuff. Let me tell you right away. I was so scared. It's so overwhelming that I just like, wow. It was like I was on the edge. That was 2 years ago because that's when it actually started. Let me tell you right away. It's nothing to be scared of. That's not what they say it is. It's not. I mean, let me tell you what it is. It's actually yeast under your skin. It's candida that just wants to break out of you. Candida yeast, whether you're a man or a woman, but mostly women, the female, feminine twin flames will experience this more, but it's not limited to women, is the candida yeast, which will break out, which you will think it's, because it is, will look like overgrowth of candida, which is like coming out and spreading in your bloodstream. In my case, it was in my bloodstream. It was terrible. But you will think that, this is a disease. You're getting more and more sick. What's actually happening is reverse. You are getting rid of it. Of course, you have to work with the you got to put yourself on regime. You got to cut the sugar. You got to I've done so much to find out how to help myself with candida, and it's been so much struggle because when you have candida you have to change the you cannot stay on routine. You have to change herbal or supplements, medication, whatever you're using to destroy it. You have to change it constantly because it gets used to what you are using. And for me, the best way to fight it was when I discovered UV therapy, UV rays. The simplest, easiest way is go in a tanning bed. I never thought I was gonna go in tanning beds. I was like, I thought that was something vain. I'm from Mediterranean. If we want a tan, we go on a beach and we get a tan. So I was like, what, that's something I never thought I would need. But for therapy, for getting rid of candida, if you go um, to tanning sessions for like 12 minutes and go at least like once a month, or in the beginning you will see the difference, and then candida will be pretty mad at you, and that it will give you rashes and stuff. So but you gotta fight it, and you gotta go on and on and on until you finally get rid of it. I got rid of it finally. I thought I was never gonna say this, but anyways, When candida is under your skin, it has magnetic properties. It's attracting particles from outside, from the air, onto your skin. It's trying to get something. When you start to starve candida, when you start using supplements, medications, when you change your diet to kill candida, when you starve it by not eating sugar, by not feeding it with sugar, because it feeds on sugar mostly, and alcohols. When you stop using alcohols, if you have been using alcohols, if you stop, because you're going to have to stop if you want to get rid of candida, then you will start starving it. It's going to be hungry. When it's hungry, it's microscopic, so what it has magnetic properties. It's like works like magnet under your skin, so it's attracting particles from the air. So you're gonna be like a dust magnet. So you will see things on your skin. You will freak out because you will like, oh my God, what's this? And then sometimes it's different things, tiny particles, sometimes black, sometimes it depends what's around you in the air. It could be dust particles or sometimes glitter. I used to attract glitter. Oh my God, it was like, what? But because people tell you it's something that's coming out of your skin, then you think, I'm losing my mind. Why is this glitter coming out of skin, or these black things, or blue? Sometimes it will, but it depends what's in the environment around you. Where do you work? What's in your house? Where do you like go in the store? Sometimes it would be between my fingers, like it would attract it to the skin. So it happens to some people that will actually get sucked under the skin. I will give you example how candida is magnetic. One time during this period when I was starving it and it was fighting back and wanted to eat uh, anything, just about anything, I wore a shirt one day, which was regular shirt, but what I didn't know, it was like artificially colored with color, just a clothing color and fabric color, and um my arms got blue because the candida was trying to suck in the paint, the color from the shirt, basically melted the color from the shirt into my skin. I wasn't sweating or anything. It's just like really was trying to get the paint, the color out of my shirt into my skin. That's when I realized it was sucking in magnetically particles from there, and that's when I stopped being scared so much and like taking 100 showers a day and like trying to wash it off. It's like you have to weaken candida so much that it will stop being magnetic. And also, when you raise your vibration, when you're becoming more highly vibrational being by your ascension, because this is all process of your ascension, your high vibration not uh, it's not feeling good for candida, which is on low vibration, so it's trying to like do the opposite to you. It's trying to fight you off. So as you raise your vibration, you will have these breakouts of something stuck on your skin, like particles and stuff, and you will think it's coming out of your skin and it's gonna freak you out. It's like a horror movie. Once you realize that, and once you start using also UV rays, and don't let anybody tell you that UV light bulbs are wrong for you, because they're not. It's a myth, because basically they use UV light bulbs in hospitals, in mortuaries, and that's when I realized, because they use it so they can preserve, you know, um, health, and it destroys the microorganisms like candida and other kinds of yeast and bacteria. So it's like it's really good. It's like not under long periods of time, not under don't be under prolonged periods of, but like if you go tanning 10-15 minutes, it's perfectly fine. It will kill your candida and you will feel better, right? So, anyways, so I was going through that, which I didn't know the outcome will be this good. I was going through that. It was basically nightmare of my life. That was about a year and a half ago, and I was looking for a light bulb in a retail store that would I could put in my house, in my light fixture, in my lamp, so that I would have more UV rays in my environment, not just in tanning beds when I would go for a tanning session. So I was looking for a light bulb in uh, light bulb aisles, and I ran into, actually, I saw a guy, and he was sitting, stocking. He was a stocker there. He was stocking stuff in the shelves, the bottom shelves, and I thought it was my twin flame. From his back, he looks like my twin flame. He has the same hair color, about the same height, and I thought it was my twin flame. And I wanted to run away because I was in a terrible condition. I had absolutely no makeup on, and I was just going to get a light bulb and go home. And then I turned and wanted to run away, but then some higher voice told me, not some higher voice, we all know that what that good voice is, of encouragement, said, no, proceed, go, 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 get your light bulb, because I needed to get into that aisle and get my light bulb. So it's 11:11 on my video. So I was just like, want to pass by him. When he turned around, he looked at me, and it was instant. The look on his face was like it was like written in big, I'm not kidding with you, in big letters, like a neon sign was flashing all over him. That's how he looked. That's what expression on his face, on his very, very handsome face, beautiful face, mashallah, was that I'm in love, like flashlights, which he will still deny up to this date, but it was like so, and I just stopped there because it confused me, because I knew how bad I looked myself, and I was like, what is what is this guy? What does he see? And he instantly turned around. He says, who are you? Where are you from? It was so instant. Communication was so like stalkers usually in the stores or retail. People don't just go like that. And it wasn't like hitting on me, but it was so genuine and so organic that he just couldn't help himself. And up to this day, it's still like that. He cannot help himself. And it's very natural. You know, our contacts and our relations are so natural that it's beyond my own understanding. It's very organic, like when you know someone like the back of your hand. It's like that. And so I I told him where I was from, who I was, just shortly, and then he told me where he was from. And as I said, he's from Afghanistan, and my twin flame's mother is originally from Afghanistan, and so they share similar good looks. And so and then I mentioned in the previous video, and he said, but when I was leaving, and he helped me with the light bulb, and I was leaving, and he said, in a state of panic, said, what if I never see, how am I going to see you again? And I mentioned Facebook. He said he didn't have one. And I will skip all this time, because I told you guys, I had a dream and I was guided that I will see him again after. We kept seeing each other in that store over next months and months and months, and he was so happy to see me every time I would shop there, and it was so cute and genuine. That was it. It was just like a crush. Then I had a dream about him, and I was guided to buy my twin flame, actually buy my twin flame, buy his energy, to sort of, if this man comes into my life again, to give him a to go with the flow and allow him into my life. So, but I haven't seen him after he stopped working there. So I thought, but I believe in my dreams and my guides and guidance from Allah. So I was like, okay, I'll wait to see what happens. Uh, Same week after I had that dream, he called me. I told my dream to my mother. I shared with her before he called me. And so when he called me, I told my mother, look, see, I mean, and he had my number by chance, not related to any possibility of dating or something. It was just because we shared the same religion, and it was related to an event in the past that we were going to go to together. So, like, as you know, as a group, so we had the phone numbers. So he calls me, and I told my mother, see, I mean, the dream was right, so I got to go with the flow. So that's how we started. And then we started going out with friends. I was refusing to see him by myself. And then my twin flame guided me to allow this man's energy because, okay, let me share my past. In the past, I was married for some time with a young man who was my best friend. What I thought was platonic, not kidding with you, I thought it was platonic relationship because I was very young, and I had this idea of intellectual relationship. I thought being attracted to a person was wrong. That had nothing to do with my religion because back then I wasn't practicing my religion. So it was my own personal opinion that attraction is wrong. So I was kind of dating, like kind of having a platonic relationship with a young man who just mesmerized me with his intelligence. He was a super highly intelligent being, and we kind of, out of that intellectual relationship grew something that I thought it was love, and I decided to marry him. But what happened was, and he was very attached to me as well. We were very close to each other intellectually. When we got married, I discovered that he was closeted homosexual, and he knew that. But of course, he knew that, but he actually was trying to, quote that, heal himself by being in a relationship with me, and he thought that he was gonna go straight after, being married to a girl. But it didn't happen, and so we were in sort of, I call it abusive relationship because after we got married and after you kind of live with the young man, even though you're not super attracted to him, he's just like you're attracted intellectually, you start to have feelings, that we should be together. And it didn't work out. And it was going on and because he was closeted, he wouldn't admit it to me. It was really hard for both of us. And the only reason today I would say that, I will not get into that too much, but the reason I will say that I understand in some way, people who consider themselves gay is what I respect that they're open about it. Do not involve straight people in relationship with you, and do not lie to yourself, and do not lie to them. Right? That's very abusive, and that's very, very wrong. So I appreciate gay people who say they're gay. It's their whether choice or no choice. I don't know. I'm straight, so I cannot judge from that perspective. But I'm just saying, be honest to yourself. Do not get involved with straight people. Do not be closeted. Whatever it is, come out. It's not fair. I mean, if you don't want to come out openly to be gay, don't be in a relationship with a straight person. That's what I'm saying. Don't go the other way by lying to yourself and deceiving the other person. It's really very traumatic for that other person. I know from my own experience. So, what happened to me was what I didn't know back then, but I know now, and I knew when my twin flame was telepathically connecting to me and trying to tell me that, is that my sacral chakra is messed up because of that relationship with the closeted homosexual. It was like I was in relationship, but I wasn't in a relationship. We were just platonically together. It was exhausting for my feminine energy. It just like it drew all my feminine energy out of me because I was not loved. It's very simple as that. If you are in physical contact and you live with someone and you're not loved by that person in physical way, that can be abusive. That can be really destructive for your energy, for your body, for your overall health. So my twin flame contacted me through astral form and advised me to go proceed with this person who has great attraction for me and try to heal that feminine aspect of myself with sacral chakra healing. That's what's been going on for a while now, and like since August. Since I made that video, I think in September, and I shared with you guys about that experience a little bit. Now this comes the most important part now. I'm sorry, I'm at the 20th minute, but I'll try to speed up. Is that this is gonna sound crazy. I mentioned a little bit in the previous video, but as my chakras balanced, all of them except I'd say throat chakra. I'm still working on it, communication chakra, but it's getting better. I met a new person who is helping me to balance. Not it's not like completely my throat chakra just needs more balancing, kind of tune up, right? And the rest of my chakras are really I can feel it are balanced, all of them. So sacral was really crucial to be balanced. It really helped. I let in follow my truth and didn't judge myself, didn't let others judge me because of my religious life and everything. Because after I divorced from the closeted homosexual partner, I was alone for very, 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 very long time, and because of my religious um, choices, I haven't been even wouldn't even it was my choice. I wouldn't even handshake opposite gender. So I've been really, really, really adhering to that principle, and it wasn't as hard as it looks. But now it was my choice to go and proceed in this new sort of relationship with this person that I call sacral chakra guy because as what I already told you, right? To continue the healing. It worked, everything worked, but he kept coming back. We would say goodbye to each other. He kept coming back. I thought, well, all my chakras are balanced now. I'm fine. I may not need him anymore. I'm on my way to my twin flame journey. I mean, twin flame reunion, right? But my twin flame comes back in energetic form and keeps telling me to go back to the sacral chakra guy. I'm like, that's confusing. It was confusing for this last month or so. And I cut off the sacral chakra guy by quitting my phone number, changing my phone number, whatever. And then I was told, guided to actually Risa, the Wings of Healing Arts. Wings of Healing Hearts, is that right? I'm going to put a link below. Anyway, Risa is amazing and she's right on the spot always. She told exactly when I was going to see my twin again, when he's going to say hello. Well, he said salam, but it's equivalent to hello. And when we were going to have a talk and how should I act. So I was resonate pretty much with Teresa. And so Teresa lately, like a week ago, she said, no, just before New Year's Eve, she said to forgive, to forgive, to not cut people off, to find light in people. And so I knew she was talking about sacral chakra, guys. So I sent him a text message that I changed my phone number and just to see if he's okay. And then he instantly called me back. And this time was not same as before. This time he was uh, he was calling out to me from heart chakra, and I could feel that our energies are connecting in higher chakras, say solar, heart chakra, and even the third eye chakra, because I would feel him after that new contact we made. I could feel him telepathically every night. He confirmed exactly that hours and seconds and minutes that I was feeling that he was thinking of me. He was. I mean, this is not something you can just make up. And because I am in physical contact with him, I do talk to him, do see him. Not like my twin flame. I cannot confirm my twin flame telepathic connection. Just know it's right, but I cannot empirically prove it, right? With sacral chakra guy, he actually, I asked him, so this, like, because he would come out and tell me, like, last night I was thinking about, like, oh my god, what time, this time, that time, yes. So he confirms things, which at the same time confirms that I'm not crazy. I know that my twin flame is contacting me as well. Now comes the breaking news. Okay, this is gonna shock you. This is crazy. It sounds crazy, but I'm telling you it's true. In my case, it's true. It may be true to many of you out there. Is I started channeling my twin flame, like songs that I always related to my twin flames, things that we communicated through with, and phrases that were related to my twin flames, things that he said to me or I said to him, or things that we telepathically, talked about. Now my sacral chakra, it's